Hi Aries, welcome back to Dream Tarot. We're going to be doing your week ahead reading. This will cover this week's energies for you, what you'll be embodying, any energies that are coming towards you that you may be aware of or unaware of, and also anything of significance that needs to come out. We'll cover that in today's reading. All right, but before we get started, let's give a shout out to today's sponsor, which is Keen. Relationships can be beautiful, but let's be honest, they can also be messy and confusing. I know how it feels when communication breaks down, trust is shaken, or you're just not sure what the future holds. I felt that ache too. The sleepless nights, wondering if you're doing the right thing or if it's time to let go. But what I found is that having someone to guide you, someone who really listens and helps you tap into your intuition, can make all the difference. That's why I love Keen. On Keen, you'll find experienced tarot readers, astrologers, and intuitive advisors who offer clarity, support, and insights tailored to your unique relationship, career, money, or purpose challenges. Because sometimes all you need is a little clarity to find your way forward. Find answers, find peace, and find you. Click the link in the description box to get your first 5 minutes reading for $1. Visit trykeen.com/dreamtarot and start your journey today. So I hope that you guys are doing very well. We're going to jump right into your reading, okay? So I'm going to pull 3 cards for Aries week ahead. Anything for my Aries masculines and feminines, anything of significance, please allow those cards to come out for Aries. This one is for Aries. Give me some messages for my Aries watching. Sorry. Give me some messages for Aries week ahead. Anything of significance, please allow those cards to come out for my Aries today. All right, let's see what comes out for you, Aries. All right, we have the 4 of Swords as the first card coming out for you. We have the 8 of Cups. Last card for my Aries week ahead. Anything of significance, please allow that card to come out. All right, last card to come out for you is the 3 of Swords. Interesting. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. All right, so this week is an energy of introspection for you. I feel like you're going to be in your head a lot about some type of disappointment or unresolved issues you may have in a situation that could have been very disappointing, or with a specific someone. Sorry, okay? 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I feel like coming out of this, once this energy does pass, once this heartbreak passes for you, once this disappointment passes for you, it's going to bring in a sense of emotional maturity for you, but it's also going to bring in a lot of independence. So there could have been a situation that could have been very dependent, like you depended on this person, you depended in this situation, you put a lot of your trust, a lot of your belief into something. It didn't have the best outcome. And coming out of this, as you're healing from this situation, you're going to become more self-assured, more confident, but also more independent. All right. So if this is concerning a relationship for you, or a friendship, or a family situation, it's kind of like going away from what things used to be. It doesn't really signify that maybe you and the situation are done dealing with each other or dealing around the situation, but it does feel like you are no longer going to put all your eggs in one basket. Okay, so that's the energy I'm getting here. We also have the Page of Wands. So some really good news could be coming in this week as well, as you are taking a break from the situation. You're getting good news. You're also healing through the situation. You're rethinking things, rethinking your steps. You're coming out of it saying, I don't want to put all my eggs in one basket ever again. And there's some good news to come towards maybe midweek for you, okay? Also feel like I seen the Knight of Wands as well. So there's something here There's some type of good news coming in. The universe is dropping into your lap because it feels like throughout this week there could have been um, like little pings or temptations to act more recklessly or to act impulsively or to do things out of your norm. And the universe is dropping some good news in your lap to kind of redirect your actions. Okay. So, like, normally, if you're going through the Three of Swords, you may deal with it in different ways. And it felt like you were going to have a more impulsive week. But I feel like there's a little bit of good news coming towards you to kind of distract you and keep you focused from doing things that you may later say that wasn't the best. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this a little bit deeper for you. Now, we have the first card as the Four of Swords. I did see the Lovers when I seen the Four of Swords. So you are taking much needed break from a certain situation. You need your time alone. You need your space. This is also translating into your day-to-day routine. So whether this is in your household or this is at work or this is like in your community when you're doing, your natural hobbies and interests, it seems like you kind of want to do things alone, very independently, and you want your space away from a certain someone or just groups, period. You kind of want to be left alone here. All right. Also, with the Four of Swords, this is signifying a break from whatever the situation that transpired that has caused you sadness or disappointment, but it doesn't signify a breakup. So it feels like there's a little break here, but it doesn't signify it being done forever. It is teaching you some lessons about how you want to be treated and how you're going to move forward in your life. All right, so clarify the Four of Swords for Aries. Tell me about the Four of Swords for my Aries watching. So this is very much in the beginning of the week. The beginning of the week to midweek, you will want to be left alone. You do need a break. I do see you taking a lot of naps. You must really need like rest, okay? Feels like you haven't been sleeping well or your sleep schedule is kind of all over the place. So I feel like you do need rest, all right? Nightmare is here, so this could signify not getting that good REM sleep at night, like going to bed and like closing your eyes but not feeling well rested in the morning time or whenever you wake. There's also something here that feels like it's not in the best situation for you right now. You could have a lot of anxieties over what the outcome is going to be. All right. So you're taking a break, but you don't really know what's going to happen next. And that can be bothering you. All right. And if this is not you, this is someone else in your energy here. Okay. See what else is here. Yeah, conflict. All right. So, whatever the situation is surrounding, there has been some conflict. It feels like the conflict is not over yet. It feels like to get out of this situation, you have to go through it, which means more confrontation, more conflict, more speaking, maybe even arguments, maybe even a little bit of fights. Okay. Something just doesn't feel very settled between you and this person or within the situation. And you also could be, anticipating more to come, which you do not see as a positive. You don't feel like there's going to be resolution. It's just more quarrels coming your way. That's how you may feel. So, naturally, there could be some temptations here to do things that are out of your norm, and that may not be for your highest good. That's why I seen the Lovers, because I feel like you've been on a really good path up until this crazy situation where you were choosing things of your highest good. You were making really good decisions in life. You were doing things that were aiding you, uplifting you. But kind of when this upset happened, there's those temptations naturally that we all have as humans, where we kind of want to rebel or go against the grain, or may even want to expel our emotions through making decisions that we normally don't. So I think that in order to help you out of this situation, the universe is not sending you someone for you to vent to. They're not sending you someone to tuck you in at night. But what they are sending you is something that they know that will be used as a distraction to keep you on track. And I feel like good news is coming your way with that Page of Wands. There's some good news coming in. So this could be happening again. the beginning of this week you're getting this good news, and this also will, the time frame is till midweek, like Wednesday or early Thursday. Okay, so I do see that some type of opportunity could be coming your way, could be career or business related, and I feel like you're more than prepared to take this on, and it will be within your best self to take it on because it's just for you. It's made for you. And again, I feel like this is the universe telling you, hey, do not fall in the trap of doing things that you may later say, why the hell did I do that? Okay. So let's clarify this even further. Let's see. Ooh. All right. Tell me more about the Four of Swords for Aries. Tell me more about the Four of Swords for Aries. All right, so we have Strength card on the bottom of the deck. Again, Strength card is all about, it's a good card for taking on opportunities. So if this good news is like a promotion, a collaboration, a hustle coming in your way, a side quest coming in your way. It's like, you're gonna be brave enough you're brave enough, you're one of the bravest to get this, whatever this is. It's made for you. But Strength card also talks about self-control and self-discipline. So you've been on a really good track, and then whatever this upset happened, and it can really pull you off course normally. But I feel like this is brought in for you to remain very disciplined into whatever pursuits that you have the beginning of this year. All right, tell me about the Four of Swords for Aries. Ooh, okay, so Ten of Swords, okay? So something initially, whenever this situation is happening for you, it's unraveling, it does feel like the end all be all. But again, your last card here is a Three of Swords. So you come from that heavy, burdensome energy, very dark energy of the Ten of Swords to the Three of Swords, which means that, things could be just working out in your favor. Things are not as bad as it seems. And then also that Four of Swords is like a break, a pause. And it doesn't feel like it's an ending like the Ten of Swords. So this is initially what you're thinking. You could have very negative thoughts towards a certain person or a situation that's going on right now. But again, I don't feel like it is what it seems. I feel like things are going to be working out in your favor, okay? No matter what side you're on in this situation. All right, tell me more about the Four of Swords for my Aries. All right, we have the Seven of Cups, okay? So first and foremost, there could be some conflict about, again, putting all your eggs into one basket. Seven of Cups is a card of options. So the universe could be reminding you that you do have options no matter what the situation is. If it's romantic and maybe a situation didn't go as planned, you do still have options in love. Or if this is like within your career or your business, something fell through, something felt like betrayal, you have other options. You have other doors and pathways opening up for you. And again, I feel like a big lesson here is not to put your eggs in all in one basket, or not to depend solely on one thing, one situation, one person, that kind of energy. I could see how disappointing that could be if you felt like you could trust the situation enough to depend on it. But again, Wheel of Fortune. So like I said, everything is going to be turning out in your favor. Life is working out for you in the best way possible. Sometimes things happen to you, but you kind of want to redirect your mindset to, this is not happening to me, this is happening for me. This is saving me from deeper turmoil or some deeper devastation. This is happening so I can wake up and redirect or recourse. And I do see you recoursing here. So we have the Eight of Cups, which is the energy of moving on. So it doesn't look like you're sitting in this energy for long. You're getting up and you're moving forward. There also could be something physically that's moving you, like good news coming in your way, that's asking for you to get out of this energy and start something new. Eight of Cups is emotionally distancing yourself. So you could be getting more so in a detached energy, but out of protection. With this Eight of Cups too, because you are trying to pull yourself out of this rut, you could be slacking on your like routine or chores. Okay, so you might find yourself not waking up when your alarm goes off. You might find yourself letting the dishes pile up, letting the laundry pile up. You may not be going to the gym 3 times a week this week, but it's not, it doesn't mean that you are changed or that you're worse off. It's just kind of like going with the flow. You're just trying to go through the ebbs and flows of how you're feeling, and you're getting out of it. Okay, so you may, as you start to prioritize yourself, you may neglect certain routines that you have kept up for a while, but you will bounce back. Okay, so I do see that this is not changing you forever. I feel like you will bounce back, but it just could be a very tough week, especially in the beginning of the week to the middle week. Okay, tell me about the Eight of Cups for my Aries. Even if you are keeping up with like your chores or your routine, there's like some missteps that could happen. So, for example, it's almost like running the dishwasher, but you forgot to put the pot in. So, when you're like pulling your glasses out of the dishwasher, you're realizing, oh, there's still like lip gloss or lipstick stains on the glasses. Or if you're doing your laundry, you forget to put the laundry detergent in. So there's like little things like that. Like you're still actively doing these things, but there may be a little bit of missteps because your head is more prioritized on trying to pull you out of this situation. Tell me about the Eight of Cups here. So you're definitely creating some distance between you and whatever the situation is that hasn't been going so well for you. You could be staying very optimistic. At least you'll feel more optimistic during the middle of the week, not like the beginning, probably not today when you see this reading, but towards the middle of the week, you will have more optimism. Also, there's an energy of forgiveness here as well towards the midweek. So something seemed like such a really harsh reality in the beginning of the week, and it's kind of coming down off of that like really harsh energy. It's coming down and it's becoming a little bit more settled. So I don't know if you're, after you have contemplated a lot of things, you're having more forgiveness for a certain situation, or if you did something that maybe you didn't mean, that other party is having a lot of forgiveness for you. Someone's realizing, okay, this was just a misstep, but it doesn't feel like it was intentional. I don't know what that's about. Maybe you speak to someone when we have coach here, so someone could be coaching you out of this rut. And this could be intentionally, or this could be just obliviously, like someone doesn't even know. Maybe you're watching like a podcast or you're watching like a show, and what someone is saying on that show is really speaking to you. But there's something here that kind of changes your perception or someone else's perception about you, to where it becomes more, I feel like someone's more accepting. I don't know what that's about. Let's see. What's the Eight of Cups? All right, King of Wands. So you're getting your mojo back midweek, which is really nice. And I also feel like that little gift of good news that the universe is dropping in your lap is really helping with that as well. So really notice your spirit guides. Really notice how God is favoring you in life. I feel like something's being given to you to kind of redirect your focus from the negative, and it's really helping your confidence. You're getting your mojo back. You're getting more stamina. You're getting more pep to your step. You're feeling more excitable about your life, and you're feeling more optimistic. So this doesn't last too long. Like in the beginning, it feels like it's going to last a lifetime, but as time passes on, you're seeing that you're recovering nicely. Okay, King of Cups as well. Okay, so not only are you getting more confident, you have a more gentle, nurturing energy to you. It's almost like I won't allow someone to get me into this mess again, but I also see where they made a mistake. There's like forgiveness here with that King of Cups. I think it was going to be otherwise. If someone asks you, would you be ready to forgive last week or the beginning of this week, you're kind of like, hell no. Okay, Knight of Wands, very reckless, maybe with your words, reckless with your actions. You don't give a damn. But towards midweek to the end of the week, you're kind of like, this did hurt my feelings, but I do see where this could have been a mistake or an accident. So a little bit more gentle in your approach, or maybe just your understanding here, or someone towards you. I don't know. All right, so we end off with the Three of Swords. So you're recovering very nicely, but there's still that thought, okay? There's still that thought in the back of your head about what transpired. It is taking some time for you to release and move forward. There's loss of trust here, okay, with the Three of Swords. Talking about the end of the week for Aries with the Three of Swords here. All right, we have profession. Again, I see you keeping busy, especially towards the end of the week, like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, keeping very busy with whatever you do for work or business, but you do still think about this disappointment. You are more forgiving, or you are taking it more lightly, but it still hurts. But then merit making is here as well. There could be something here where someone is ready to apologize, make amends with you. They want to see you. Maybe when you do come face to face with this person, even though you've had your alone time and your independent time to kind of rethink things and not take it as hard, it still hurts when you see this person like face to face. That's what I'm getting. Promise is here. So I feel like this person kind of wants to regroup. They want to apologize. They want to make things right. They want to show you their actions are changing. They want to show you that they've changed as a person. They are trying to do whatever they can to make things right with you. But I feel like when you see this person, you feel heartbroken, or you feel very disappointed in them because you put so much love and trust and care into the situation. It's just kind of unbelievable. You do realize that this person made a misstep or they made a mistake, but they still have to be accountable and responsible for what happened. So it still hurts you. I don't know if you're ready to take this situation back on. Even if you are in the energy of like keeping your options open, it doesn't feel like you're ready to take this back on just yet. Tell me about the Three of Swords for Aries. I feel like someone talks a good talk, but that's what got you here in the first place. Like, that's what you're thinking. Like, no matter what this person does, you're like, well, they did that in the first place, you know? All right, so we have Queen of Wands. So you have a match here. There's definitely someone who's matching your energy. There's someone here who's very confident in what they do. They're confident in who they are. It's interesting because if this person is the one that hurt you, they're still confident, maybe even in their abilities to turn things around between you two. So they're not coming towards you very humble or very meek or very scared. They're coming very like themselves, still very personable. Their personality is like screaming out, and they're very confident here. They're having a lot of bravery, at least on their face. I feel like within, this person feels like they've already lost you with the Five of Cups. So this person may be wearing a mask, okay? Like when they come to you, they seem very, confident that things are going to turn around between you two. They're happy to see you. They're not breaking a sweat. But deep down, they could be feeling a lot of emotions, like maybe they've already lost you. Maybe this is already done. It's I'm over in Aries' head, that kind of energy. And they are trying to make things right. So there is some type of action that they're taking towards the end of the week to make things right with you. So giving you something that they know that you appreciate. All right, the World card. They want to make amends and they want to close out this chapter. So it's interesting. One thing too with the World card is it's an energy of when someone has learned a lesson and they're ready to graduate from that lesson. So I would say that this person did make a mistake, no matter what it was, and they are learning from it. I do feel like this person already feels like they lost you, but they're hoping that you will reconsider because they want to show you that they're a changed person. They're not going to repeat that again. They're not going to make that mistake again or hurt you again. This person's trying to graduate from whatever this conflict or issue was. The thing is, though, I see you moving forward and just not putting all of your trust in this person. You're not going to depend on them the same way you did. And you're not putting all your eggs in one basket. Okay? Now, this person really wants to get in your good graces here. They have a big ego or they have a lot of pride. So if you were to turn them away, it really does kill them inside. But they're staying very positive or optimistic or very confident that they can win back your good graces here. Four of Wands with the Six of Wands. Someone's reputation, otherwise than whatever this situation is, precedes them very well. But you know the real them based off of what they've given you, right? What they've displayed most recently. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. I do want to pull some cards on maybe who this situation is about, if you would like. So let me do that, and then we'll get your last words. 1 second. Tell me about this person for my Aries. Who is this person coming towards my Aries the end of the week trying to make amends? Who is this person? Feels like it could be another fire sign. So like a Leo, fellow Aries, or Sagittarius with the King of Wands, Queen of Wands. Also water sign is significant. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. But let's see. Who is this person to Aries coming towards them the end of the week to make amends? All right, Eight of Swords. So you would see this person as the victim. Not you see them as the victim, but they always make themselves out to be the victim. This could be someone that a lot of the reason that there could have been a lot of conflict because there's a blame game. So someone did something to you or vice versa. And when you guys are trying to come out of that conflict, they kind of just go back and forth and say, well, you did this to me, Aries, or remember when you did this, or I didn't tell you about this, but when you did this, it hurt me. So it does give like a victim blaming type of energy here with the Eight of Swords. All right. That Eight of Swords could be someone that you consider very manipulative, maybe even trying to get out of this conflict, like manipulating the situation to their benefit. The Eight of Swords also could be a controlling energy in your life. Eight of Swords can also talk about someone who has been past incarcerated, okay? And let's see what else. Yeah, this person was part of your team. It felt like a partnership. It feels like you guys just go together very well, but they disappointed you in some way. All right, Two of Pentacles, okay. This person could have maybe like a selfish attitude. I feel like something that really hurt you here was a Two of Pentacles. So maybe you've prioritized this person above yourself a lot in the past, but you didn't get that back in return. So you could see this person is very selfish. Like they're always the priority and everything else comes last, but you have made this person a priority over other things that are important in your life as well. Not only just yourself, Aries, but like work, or your friendships, or your family. So something like that really, or even like your health, right? Your health, your physical health, mental health, that kind of thing. So you could see this person as very selfish. You also could see this person as a two-timer. So if this was romantic, it does feel like this person prioritized someone over you as well, all right? This person's coming towards you as the World. So they are very confident that they've learned their lesson. They're not going to redo this process again. But it feels like a scapegoat. Like, you know, they don't want to go through the process of being in trouble. It's almost like they want to break out of timeout very fast, sweep it under a rug, let's move forward. I said I learned my lesson. What more do you want from me? Okay, Tyrese. All right, let's get the last words for Aries in this situation. So for my Aries dealing with this situation, give me some last words, please. For my Aries dealing with this situation, give me some last words. Anything significant to this reading? Last words for my Aries. All right, let's see, Aries, what comes out for you as your last words here. All right, bottom of the deck, we have Nerdy Girl. All right, so that's coming out. Let's see what else we have here. All right, we have Opening Up. Interesting. Okay. We have Refund. All right, so a refund could be coming towards you. You know, I don't know, money coming towards you, refund, energy. All right. Yeah, look, windfall slash surprise blessing. So I feel like this is the good news that is coming towards you. Maybe for the universe to redirect your energy from maybe doing something out of your norm to redirecting that into a more positive, you know, action. All right, we have trip. So you can have a trip coming up. Fake page. Okay. Dating app. Okay, so maybe this is you exploring your options. You could be joining a dating app. Movies. Lover girl. And last but not least, we have flaws in all. All right, so maybe you accepted someone flaws in all, and you're like, you know what? Some of those flaws were red flags. I should have paid attention, but it's okay. You live and you learn. All right. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Definitely check out our sponsor for today, Keen. The first link in the description box down below to get your first 5 minutes for $1 only. The link is in the description box, the first link in the description box down below. Also, make sure to like the video, comment down below, let me know what's going on in your life, and subscribe to my channel for your next Aries reading coming out very soon. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye, Aries.